Good morning, everybody. Well, this is my little camp spot here. Interstate runs right there. I'll show you how far I am from town. Adam wanted me to make videos, so I'm going to make some video. You can see the hills that have eyes, of course. Dome Mountain Campground, BLM area. It's on the right side, it's on the left side, it goes a long ways. Guy, you can ride your quad right there, everywhere. Nobody messes with you. They ride them on the roads, for crying out loud. Now this is a place where if you had a quad for a car, you'd be just fine. And again, it's no cost to stay here. It's federal land. Today it's a lot cooler and the flies were not a problem at all. In fact, I haven't seen a fly yet today. I think that other campground, that's just where by the dump there. The dump was about a quarter of a mile kitty corner across the road. The wind was blowing that way too, from the dump towards the campground. A lot of people go there don't know that, but I'm figuring it out. They don't say it online either. I would have to say it's about 68 degrees right now. Now Phoenix, the big city down here in Arizona, Phoenix is 128 miles to the east. It's like taking a trip to Duluth. There are car shows, just all kinds of stuff. I just started looking at, something to do on the weekends. And they got one coming up this weekend, a drag, car show, drag, all kinds, the whole get-together thing. And I bet it's big. It looks like it'll cost about $15 to get in. And I'll find a place to park, so I'll go spend the whole day there, park there and stay overnight. Just overnight park and then come back. That's the plan for the weekends. There you go. You can see this is how far it is from the campground to the truck stop, Burger King, McDonald's. We got a Carl's Jr. and of course a Subway, but they don't have Wendy's, Taco Bell. It's not big on that stuff because half the year it's closed down. You see there? We are already at the Love's. I'll drive over to the McDonald's. We'll let this video roll till we get to McDonald's. Now this is the west side of the city. I'm looking east. I'll turn left, go north, over the freeway. And then the McDonald's is there on the road. I don't even think I'm really going to have to buy food if I just go cheap, and come to McDonald's once a day, get something like a burger for later or whatever. I don't eat during the day in the morning. As you can see, Los Angeles to the left, Phoenix is off to the right. Most people here would consider this weather kind of cold, but for a Scandinavian like me, today is a perfect day. The Quartsite sign. And right here's your town. Swap meets up the Bungholius. McDonald's is right next to the Pilot truck stop. So of course that's where everybody goes, to the McDonald's. You know, they get off the freeway and they say, oh gee whiz, look at here. And all your flags there. And here's the McDonald's. I'm going to go over to the library and try to renew my driver's license online, which I've never done, but we'll try it. I got to get rid of my garbage from the last 2 days. See, they got dumpsters back here. I guess they're not locked. They look locked to me. Sure they do. They all look locked because they are locked. They must have got sick of people dumping. There's some people staying, whatever, overnighters. I guess it's okay to stay back here overnight too, if you're traveling. No garbage condoleezos. Alright, I'll find one. I'm not worried about that. All I got's a little bag anyway. I can stuff that anywhere. They might be getting a little touchy about people using the dumpsters back here. The big trucker lanes, man. That's where the big boys roll. They don't like little shitholes like me running through their gas. Through their gas aisle. But I'm not going to park and block it like a dumbass. There's a dump back there. There's one right here. We'll just use this one. I'll pull right up to it without blocking anyone and use it. Okay, I'll shut her off for now. Okay. We'll continue on to the library. I don't think I can find it straight away, but I've been there once. They were closed. I went there Saturday like a dork. This is the main, we call it Main Street. I guess all this area will fill up with vendors in January and February. There's already quite a bit, but I guess they filled right up with people, travelers. That's when the campgrounds kind of, they don't get full. I don't think they can, but apparently there's like almost 1 million people in January and February camping. Population here is about 8,000 year round. Elevation is about 800 feet. Temperature is 62 degrees. That's pretty good. Last 2 days, man, she's been 90, 92. So it dropped right down. I mean, yeah, it's 11:17 in the morning. By about 4 o'clock, it'd be about 75 degrees. It'd be just perfect. I didn't have to run the heater last night. It was not cold. This is actually the perfect time to be here, because no matter what, if you're in the cold weather, whether you're using propane or electricity to heat your house, it's cost a truckload. You know, the main trip out here is the gas in the vehicle to get here. and then to try not to get bored while you're here. That's all there is to it. As far as where am I going to stay, not a problem at all. If it becomes a problem, I'll let you know, but I got a funny feeling. I don't think it will. This whole town was built on people coming here and getting away from the winter. Look at a big cactus there. That's 20 bucks a night if you want your electricity. You can get cheaper rates if you go by the week, the month, you know, stuff like that. This little place here has got a pool. RV park with a pool. I don't know how much it costs. Nothing fancy, just a small pool. And like all pools, nobody uses it. This is heading north. This is the other kind of main drag. There's only 3 main drags. One on the north side, east-west, the south side of Interstate 10, east-west, and then this one north goes up to Parker. I think the library's down this way. I know it's over in this area. If I get close, I can find it. Let it straight ahead. You know, it's not a great big giant town. Now, if you come here to get a job, forget it. Like I say, you could probably work, you know, there ain't no skilled, no industry here. But, I mean, if you had some kind of service you could provide, you could set up shop for 6 months out of the year and maybe do okay. Center. I haven't been over here yet. I've only been here 3 days. I'm getting a feel for it, but like I say, I haven't been here yet. They got an airplane that just pulls me right in. It's like a magnet. But I will get these videos up. I talked to Adam last night and he said, I don't care, take videos. Pictures and videos, I don't care what it is. Alright, man, you tell me to do it, I'll do it. I think the library's right over here on the right. If I can get to it, I suppose I can. I need to get a picture. Check it out, man. Older technology, but pretty cool. They got a little skate park for the kids. Play area over there on the left. Football and Ely. Yeah, the library's over here. I mean, they make some money on the travelers here, so they set it up pretty good for everybody. Library over here. There's some people here now too. Okay, I'll see if I can get this is where I stayed the first couple nights at Jim's Jim's rig there. He's the one who was with us by the fire that night. We all got buzzed up. And Tammy is supposed to be back this weekend, and I got a feeling she'll be right back in her little spot. So, but this place here had a lot of flies. I don't know, now that it's a lot cooler, I'll know. That's why I'm driving in here. I want to see if the flies are all coming into the van and just beating the hell out of you. But like I've been saying on the other videos, you can just park anywhere. It goes on for miles. 7 parks, all of them are like this. Just pull up and park wherever you want. You can see they're spread out. People don't, right now, they don't want you real close. You know, they don't know who you are. And, you know, you got tweakers, you got dinglings, people that are dead broke. Try to hit you up for money or see what you got to steal, you know. Tell you the truth, there's a van over there that don't look like it's got a windshield in it. They got a blanket over it. It looks like the windshield's broke out. I don't know, maybe not. They got it covered up pretty good. The wheels and everything. They're staying there a while there. Got an old van and a tent. They probably stay here all winter. Me, if I can't drive around, I'm not a happy guy. It don't look like there's that many more people here. But yep, you just drive, park anywhere. See the little campfire rings that people have made over the years? They give you an idea how many people do end up out here. It's still real early in the year, but they say they're going to be coming. November, that's when they start really coming. Alright, I'll be back. Alright people, this is where we partied that first night. I just call it Tammy's spot. She's got her rocks all piled around. She's going to be back on the weekend here. This old boy's going to camp till Thursday. She should be here Friday. The flies don't seem bad. It's a little chilly. That's where I was parked, right there on the right. So I might come back here tonight. I'm not sure. But as you can see, they've got room. This just happens to be where I landed the first night, and it worked out pretty cool. That guy knows Tammy too. She's real popular out here in the desert. So. Alright, we'll go to town and find something to do. Okay, this is the Plamosa Road BLM. This is north of town, probably about 15 miles. You go north 15 miles, make a right turn on this road, and bang, you at the Plamosa Road campground. They like these a lot, the big rigs, because you can see they're real flat. And they're out there. They're spread out pretty far right now, but according to everybody, it fills right up. Boose Community Park. We ain't going to Boose. That's 19 miles away. I just want to check out all these areas and make an assessment. Hey, there's a van like mine. Gee whiz, sitting here with the doors wide open too. It's a same color and everything. It's a Dodge. For the life of me, I will video it. But for the life of me, I just can't imagine these things filling up. I mean, come on. There's so much land. You can see on the left that there's more grass, well, tumbleweed type. There's a few roads, but I don't know. Yeah, they don't get filled in here. The other places, they're very, very packed down where people came in, quite a bit of people. I mean, look at it. You can park anywhere here. I'll go down to this motor home here and then I'll turn around. But this gives you an idea. You know, it's November, real close to November now. And as you can see, plenty of space. Okay, I'm going to turn around and go back to town. Okay, we're back in town. We're heading south. This road right here, this is the city main street. It runs east-west. This is Main Street. And what you do is you go over the freeway and there's another road that runs east-west. I don't know what they call it. We'll find out when we get there. But we'll drive that because that's like the secondary Main Street. It's a little bit, I don't know, lower in elevation. They got a little spot that likes to flood out if they ever get rain. They close that off because the water gets deep. I mean, it's a paved road, but this is kind of the old school. They don't have no McDonald's or nothing. That's all on the main street here. So we'll go over Interstate 10. Street. This is where the old boys hang out, kind of, it seems like. And I don't know, RV parks, I guess they set up tents, which you can see them set up. They have their big show here. I guess in January they set up a great big giant tent called the Main Event. And they sell everything RV related. Up this RV Park and Market Center, that's where old Russ, RVer TV, hangs out. He's got a big Class A that he lives in. Then he jumps in his van and drives around and makes videos. I don't see his van there today. Tyson Wells shows. This is the part that floods out. You can see there's not much down on this side of town. But it is a quad runners having unlimited, no problems. And then this just takes you, it runs alongside the interstate, takes you right back up. You can jump back over town and then you're at the McDonald's and stuff, like where we first started on this video. That's all it is. It's a small town, about the size of Ironwood, but it's just two main streets and an intersection between a main highway and the interstate. They got all this camping land here and all these RV parks, so that's what makes this the destination area. You see the McDonald's up on the right, you go over the freeway. We're heading west right now, and on the left is the Love Truck Stop. Where I stayed last night, which I like, is straight ahead on this road up about 3 miles on the right hand side. That's where I stay. And then I can look down and see all the lights from the city and stuff. and I like the humdrum of the interstate. Can't hear it very much, can't see it very much. You can see the headlights where they're coming in from the west. But it just, I like having some kind of light at night. A little bit of sound, a little bit of light. Alright, we're going to go across the freeway and hit that McDonald's, get some coffee.